Hey guys, Steve the drummer here. What the hell was I thinking? November episode. I want to tell you guys a little bit about what I'm planning for the month of November. I am going to be changing gears a little bit. Everybody that has been watching my channel has probably seen a whole lot of 80s covers and a whole lot of hair metal covers and maybe a little bit of classic rock and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. As you guys know, that what got me into music was back in the mid 80s, the whole hair metal thing, going to see bands like Motley Crue and Rat and Dokken and Kiss. That was what really kind of got me into the whole music thing. But as I moved through the 80s, I started playing in a band, and that band kind of mutated into what was then a college radio band or an alternative band. And that's basically what became alternative music. And so alternative is a much more popular genre of music today than it was back in the day, but nonetheless. So I'm going to be covering some bands that I've played a lot of times in clubs, playing in bar bands over the years. I'm going to do some covers by the Cult, by the Cure, by the Smithereens, and then I'm going to probably move it a little bit more into today with the Foo Fighters and stuff like that. But nonetheless, that's my plan for November. In doing so, I'm breaking a couple of my rules. Here recently, I had endeavored to post one drum cover a week, and I ended up with so much material for this. I'm going to be posting more than one drum cover a week. In some cases, in the first week in particular, I'm going to do 3 different tracks off of the Cult Electric album, which was a huge album that came out in the late 80s on the alternative scene, and it's kind of still sort of a little bit hair metal, but nonetheless it was also an alternative record. I'm going to be doing 3 different cuts off of that, and then the following weeks I'm going to be doing probably at least 2 covers a week. So rule number 1 I'm breaking is I'm doing more than 1 cover a week. Rule number 2 is I typically use drumless tracks when I do my drum covers, and I could not find drumless tracks when I recorded these covers. So in a lot of cases I'm playing along to the original track. So what that means, for all you guys that are doing YouTube covers yourselves, you already know the answer to this. But anyhow, there's places where the drummer fills and I don't. There's places where the drummer crashes and I don't. And it's much more glaring when you're playing along with the original track because the fill's still there, or the crash is still there, but my hands aren't actually moving and doing it. So I've done my best to try to play these covers fairly close to the way they were originally played. Obviously, they're not perfect, and I think that'll show up more so here on the versions with original tracks versus drumless tracks. But anyhow, so that's my plans for November. What the hell was I thinking? It's going to be alternative month. And one more thing, I've been doing some product reviews here lately, and I've got another product review coming in November. I don't know if you guys have noticed yet, but I have recently upgraded my TD30 drum set to a TD50 drum set. I've got the Roland TD50 drum set. I bought the digital upgrade package, which comes with the new brain and the digital snare drum and the digital ride cymbal, and I've been messing around with that for the last couple of weeks, and I am going to, you'll start to see that filtering into some of my covers as we move forward, and I'm going to be doing a product review on that in November as well. So what the hell was I thinking? I don't know, man. It's alternative month. You guys have a great day. Thanks so much for stopping by.